have these movies that don't have actual, professional athletes being the stars of it, but now that there is an athlete that is the voice of the long jumper, I think it exposes athletics in a different light than just at the track.
Were there any moments in your career that helped define you?
Were there any moments in my career that helped define me? I think breaking the collegiate record, the 7:14. That's when I was really sad, and then I was able to overcome that sadness, and then pop off that 7:14 in college, and then that's kind of been my momentum ever since.
What's something about the long jump that maybe people don't know or don't appreciate?
We are actually as fast as sprinters. Most of the athletes, most elite athletes, long jumpers are extremely fast. Throw us on a 4x1, we might be able to hang on.
Can the sprinters jump as long as you guys?
No, I don't think so. I think it's a different setup. So I think sprinters, they're lovely, but I don't think they can touch the long jump at all. But the long jumpers can definitely touch the sprints.
So long jumpers are better athletes, it's true.
Don't put that in my mouth. I'm not getting an article written about it anytime soon.
So there were so many really young U.S. track athletes in the first Olympics in Tokyo. And now all you're missing are college from back. How good could this U.S. track and field team be overall, given the makeup of it, the experience that they'll have now?
Shoot, the USA team has, honestly, we've all matured. And yeah, there's going to be some young ones out there, but we all have now experience under our belt, and the USA team is top-notch this year. They've always been top-notch, but we are coming to dominate this year. And Tokyo was a lot of learning experience for us, but I think it was a blessing in disguise not having everyone there, not having a real, true experience of the Olympics. So now all of us that are going into our second and third Olympics for Paris, we can, show out now and, perform in front of the crowd, perform as we want to.
What excites you besides yourself? Like around the world, athletes that excite you about track and field that you want to be watching if you weren't competing?
Who would I be watching?
Yeah, track and field.
Oh my gosh, everyone. I love track. So I am watching the 10K, I'm watching the 3K steeple, I am watching the 800, I'm watching all the boys dominate the 800. I am a track head, so whatever, honestly, I love it. I love it all.
So this new Netflix series, Sprint, how excited are you for that? And what's the sort of storytelling you want to see coming out of this because people get into it?
Oh, I'm so stoked for Sprint. I'm stoked for athletics and track and field to be, seen in a different light and seen not just for 10 seconds on a TV. Hopefully, there could be a field sometime soon. Maybe. I don't know. If they want, I will do it. All of it.
And in terms of
Hollywood to record your lines?
No, I actually did it in the backyard of my city. I got to go to a studio that was about 5 minutes away from my house, and I just recorded the lines for 2 days, and that was that.
Your husband helped you with training and,
Oh my gosh, my husband has been, honestly, you guys see me and see what I'm doing, but he is doing a lot of the work behind the scenes as well. He is encouraging me, I'm encouraging him. It's a teamwork, honestly, and I don't think I'd be here without him, and if he wasn't doing track, I would not be doing track either.
do you all compete against each other? No, directly, but just better each other and stuff?
No, we definitely better each other. We are talking shop all the time. As soon as we get home, we're looking at videos, we're looking at, what we can do better. He listens to me, I listen to him on some things. He sees a different version of what I see, and then I see a different version from what he sees.
Which meet did you all meet at, and who went up to who first?
Okay, so we met in Pocatello, Idaho in 2017, and I went up to him and I was like, I don't know why I have to do this, but I have to hug you. And ever since then, it was kind of, we were inseparable.
Why'd you have to hug him?
I don't know why I had to hug him. I kept on hearing his name, and I was like, who is this Hunter Woodhall? Who is this guy? And I didn't know. I had looked at him and saw him before knowing his name, and I thought he was super cute. But then I realized who he was while he was doing the 400. And I was like, holy crap, this guy's so cool. I am infatuated by him. And to this day, I'm still over the moon, over heels for him.
What does success mean to you?
Success means breaking barriers, breaking staminas, and just being just myself. Like, success doesn't mean winning. Success doesn't mean being on top. It's getting through rough times, getting through hardships, and becoming just a better person out of that.
What can fans expect if they're watching you in Paris, if you make the team, God willing? Like, what should they expect? What can they expect to see?
They can expect a lot of smiles, a lot of dancing, a lot of joy, no expectations on jumps, but they can expect to have a really good time and to be entertained.
In terms of like building that drama in the long jump, I think people sometimes a little bit TV coverage, it's a little hard to keep track of what's going on. It doesn't feel real time. Like, what do you want to see in terms of that presentation? And like,
of course, I would love to see long jump and all field events on TV. Let's split the screen.
Yeah.
Like, we're doing something all the time. There's a field event going on all the time. Split the screen. Split it like red zone. Like we have the whole mixed zone. Like, you can have that in track and field, and you can get the exposure that you need. It's so simple. Literally, just split the screen. NBC would love it. The fans would love it. I would love it because I get to be seen, and the other jumpers get to be seen doing what we do instead of just highlighting the top 3 jumpers.
Off the track, you're a big time content creator as well. I've been doing that for some time. How do you find the balance there with your track?
I mean, I get 2 hours at the track. I allow myself 2 to 3 hours at the track. That is track time. That is what we do there, and then we come home. It's whatever happens. I love to make content. I love to be on social media. I love to share what I do. A lot of people don't get to see it, and they only get to see such a small glimpse on TV or a quick video of it. And so I value that part of my life to share and let people learn of who I am and what I do. Yeah. Awesome.
it's like a
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's like a question for you, like when you're going through a competition, what's your preference in terms of like how automatic like the judging is and like fouls, things like that? Like, do you like the human element there? Do you like kind of the mystery of like, was that a legal jump? No, like how do you?
Oh no, I want to see the foul. Just because I want to make sure what I'm doing is what you're saying I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I also, it helps with the mental things of, I'm like, okay, I'm only a centimeter over, I'm going to scoot back 4 inches. Like, it helps with that, just that mental side of everything.
So when people talk about the new rule, you're like, nah, it's part of the skill of the event, it's part of the drama, like.
Yes and no. I'm 50-50 at this point. I see the appeal of the takeoff zone, and I also see the bad part of the takeoff zone because I've just worked my entire life to figure out how to get my foot on an 5-inch, 6-inch board or whatever it is at the time. But then again, I've jumped from the back of the board and I jumped 718. So
Yeah.
what was that jump actually? You know what I mean?
Yeah, is it like a fun mystery? You jump up and you're like, what could that have been? What's my maximal level?
But then again, that's the whole point of long jump.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Art.
Bye guys.